So it's time to get started now. First of all, what we need to do is we are going to create a new frame here. The frame size will be 1440 and the height can be 900 pixels. And then we are going to copy this same frame that we have here into this frame, and let's make it top aligned. So this is our starting frame, and then I will just duplicate the same frame over here once more, and then in prototype I will just make this one as a flow starting point, and then I will go to interactions and add this interaction as after delay, and the delay should be 800. This one should start right away, and let's make it smart animate, and the duration should be 1 second, and ease in ease out is great here. So the first thing that we are going to do here is this is our final state for the this frame. We are going to animate this one to this frame 3. So for that, let me show you a quick trick here. Let's say, for example, I move this lady from here to move this lady from here. So you'll see once the transition is finalized, the lady will be here like this. So this is the initial stage, and this is the final stage. If you click on preview, 1 second, no, what's happening? Click on play. So once we see the preview, you'll see that the lady will move from left to right a bit, as you can see over here. Let me do it again. Here you go. So as you can see, so this means that whatever we change in this frame will ultimately resolve to this frame, we see here. So for example, if I just make this the opacity of this image to 0. Okay, this is the opacity. So if we now see it once more, this will just the opacity will be just transitioning, and because this is moving a little bit, it's because I changed the position a little bit to the left, so now it's adjusting back to the original position from this frame. So this animation looks good to me, although for the image itself. Now we have to animate few more things. Let's start with this aeroplane. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this aeroplane over out of the frame. Let's bring it here, and now if we see, you can see the airplane moved from bottom of the frame to the original position. Same I'm going to do for this aeroplane. Let's move it a bit here, something here. I just brought it down. So what we can do, if we want to see the frames which are see the things which are outside of the frame, we can always click on clip content to see where our frame items have gone. Same what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this whole group from the frame, and I'm going to push them somewhere here. One thing you have to make sure that when you are moving things out of the frame, sometimes they can get out of the frame totally, in the layers panel. So you don't want to do that. Make sure that the things are inside the frame where they are already. Don't just move them out of the frame or the hierarchy on this side as well. So these things you have to make sure. So I'm going to move this one here, and then this text I'm going to move it a little bit more. Maybe let's select these 3 things. I'm using my arrow keys to move them, because it's difficult to move them from using the mouse, because it puts things out of the frame. So here we are going to make a parallax effect basically. This means that a few things will show with speed, and a few things will be slow. So let me show you actually what I mean here. So you can see the text came a little bit delayed. It's because the distance that it had to travel was a lot as compared to this text, because this text has to come just here. So it came earlier, but this text was far more, so it came with speed. So that's what's happening, and that's what's called parallax. One thing that I want to do here is I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Let's see how it goes now. Let's keep it here. Now let's see what happens. So you can see things are going to right direction. We can even bring it a little bit here, maybe. And let's make this one a little bit bigger, and let's move it here. So now if we see, so this is the first, the header is animated. It looks nice to me. Everything is coming really nice. So this is the first one. Now we have to move to the second frame. So